Hey, it's your favorite podcast that records live in McDonald's every week. This is what I bring to the table. McDonald's background noise as I record about my mental health. I challenge you to find another podcast that records in McDonald's. Go ahead, tell me. If they're out there, I want to listen to them. I don't care what they talk about. Anyway, so yeah, here I am, and pushing off my long run for the day, yet again, by speaking to you all. Yeah, I don't know. I've got no witty intro other than that. So, hey, it's Saturday, March 4th. Holy cow, 2023. And as of this recording, I'm still depressed, but I'm not dead. So yeah, we're doing, so my work, I've talked about it a little bit, right? So basically my work is, I'm a third party rep, and, there's lots of different kinds of third party reps. There's merchandisers, there's operators, there's blah, 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 whatever. The overwhelming majority of our work is, troubleshooting and maintenance of a retail store tech displays, right? So you go into, say, a Target or, a Walmart, but we don't really work in Walmart, but you get the idea. And you go into their electronics department, and there's headphones that you can check out to see how they sound, or speakers or whatever. And our job is to go in and maintenance those and, see if we can get them to work. If they're not working, see if we need to order things or replace the display entirely or whatever. And that's, excuse me, that's what we do. And I enjoy that, for different reasons. One of the big things that I like is that I'm not going to the same spot every single day that I work, right? I mean, I may be going to a Target every single day that I work, but it's a different Target every day, right? So, at most I'm seeing a location once a week. And that's just enough variety that I like it, right? I mean, it gets boring to a certain extent, but not like going to the same. When I worked in plumbing at Home Depot, I worked in the same 3 aisles every day that I was at work. And that just wears on me after a while. And another thing I like is that we're not really, we interact with people, but it's not, it's very casual, right? And it's very, hey, this is what I'm doing to help you, to help your store, to help your department, to help your area, whatever, right? And it's not it's not a requirement of the job that we have. I don't know what to say. Well, I'm trying to hold the reveal here. So basically, we've had this job where we had a job where Motorola, right? Motorola phones. They came out with their new flagship phone for the year, the S23, whatever, and we got the contract to go out and put these into Boost Mobile stores all over the place. So I had an inane amount of phones in my car at one point. I installed these, and it seems like in order to get that lucrative contract, we had to get this other contract for Motorola to go out to mobile stores and get people to sign up for a it's like a it's like a training thing. It's a resource website for sellers of Motorola phones. Tips and tricks and things. Here's a selling aid. Here's what the new phone can do. Here's how this phone is different than that phone, and whatever. And so it's a good resource, right? And it's smart for Motorola to offer this up to people who sell a variety of different manufacturers of phones. And then also with this, they have giveaways, and you sell a phone and you log it and you get raffle tickets and you can win prizes and whatever. But basically, so this is like a sales job, right? This is me going in to a place and like cold calling essentially and showing up and saying, hey, let me talk to you about this and get you to sign up for this. And even in the tech field, like people are reluctant to want to sign up for something, right? There's a negative connotation in a lot of areas, like sign up for this, and that brings along ideas of junk mail, or like I'm required to do something, or I'm giving out my information, and where's my information going, and blah blah blah. So it's not, it's not high pressure. It's not like give me your social security number or anything. And I'm not really involved in the signing up process other than directing them to a website to do this. But in my head, it's a sales job. And my AVPD has been strong with me this week. Because right from the jump, as soon as I walk into a store, I feel like this person doesn't like me. Like I have nothing, like I'm interrupting this person's day. And a lot of these stores, like you go in and they're not super busy, right? So you walk in and somebody's just like watching. I was in one store and somebody was watching the first Saw movie on their phone. So it's not, it's whatever, but like I have to present myself as an authority on this topic, which I'm not, because I have not received training for this really. I just told to go and do it. And I don't really know what the ins and outs of the sign up and what's required and what you get out of it and this and that. And it's just like, I feel from the moment I walk in the store till long after I leave that I am just a massive imposition on this person. And to be clear, like it's never presented that way, right? Like no one's ever just like, oh, okay, what do you want? And I try to be, I think I come off as a friendly person, and I try to like put a little more energy into it. And I suspect the social world would think it was a positive, friendly interaction. But in my head the whole time, I think of them like counting down the seconds till they can get rid of me, right? And it's just been hard. It's been a hard week. So like one day, it's Wednesday, I went to 19 of these stores to do this. And by the end of the day, I was exhausted. I was spent. I couldn't do anything else. Like I got home. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to do anything. I just felt like, ugh. And, I mean, my need to not, I guess that's not the right way to phrase it. So my belief that I am less than, that I am wasting people's time, and they know it, and they realize it, and they experience it as that. And it's just really hard. And then then Thursday I had to do it again, not in as many stores, but like I didn't want to get out of bed, folks. I didn't want to go do these things. And I've got like 9 more that I'm doing on Monday. and I'm already dreading it. Right? Like, I just don't want to do it. And like I get, I have to fight the urge. Like, I mean, I can, an unscrupulous person would go and I could completely do this job and not do this job and report that I did this job, right? It's like, did you go in? Did you talk to somebody? Did they sign up? And here's reasons why maybe they didn't sign up. And okay, now take a picture of the storefront on your way out. Like, I mean, I could just go in like every single store and just say, hey, you know what? They don't want to do it. Or, hey, you know what? Hey, they're already signed up for this. Or, you know, whatever, and not go in. And I have to be honest, I've had to really force myself to go in and do it. And, oh my God, and forget about it if, like, they actually have a customer or two customers. Oh my gosh, like, because they, you know, they identify myself and they're like, okay, what do you got for me real quick? And I'm just like, oh man, I could not be a salesperson. And yeah, so I was thinking about this, like my time with, you know, Home Depot and Joann's and Kmart, and like I'd never felt like I was a salesperson in those situations. Like someone would come into Home Depot because their toilet was running, right? And okay, well, here's what we have for that. And there you go. Like I would not I avoided like upselling and things like that, right? Like if I knew, if I was trained and educated, like when someone buys this, it's a really good idea if they replace this as well, or this is an accessory or something that they're going to need most likely for this, then I'm okay saying, hey, you know, this job involves this. Do you have this? Like, to me, that's not salesmanship, right? It's just helping. Right. They came to me with a need, and here are the things that I have to help you with that need. Right. I'm not trying to sell you the underbody sealant or third tri-coat on a car or extended warranty or anything like that. Right. So I was okay in those situations, as far as that goes. Like, but this is like, it's just different. And it's really hit me hard this week. And I don't know. So, but one more day of it. And then hopefully that'll be gone for a while. And then a whole new crop of things may come up because there's been some serious talk again about moving JP to a 95% training role. And hey, stop the alarm, McDonald's folks. There you go. Okay. And so that's going to bring good and bad with it, right? Or challenges and opportunities. Let's say that. But, you know, but that's really come up bigger, stronger this week. I've had a few conversations with different people, and it sounds like they really want to put me in this position, and they're getting serious about making room for additional positions of this nature, right? So, and then, but that's going to bring up like, you know, like the training part, okay. The retraining and the red flag reps are the ones that I'm like, but you know, I get there. I just need to get through it. Like I think that will become easier to a certain extent. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, so that's coming up. Maybe we'll see. Nora is not holding her breath because I think I've been talking about this for like a year with the company. So there's that. Yeah. So another half marathon coming up 2 weeks from tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. I've got different medical appointments. I've got a consultation with a running coach coming up Monday. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I mean that's that of what's going on. So yeah, and I had this whole big plan. So yesterday I went to the beach, as I call it. I was filling in for the rep who works out by the beach, and it's just a long, horrendous day that really should be 2 days, but I just don't do it that way. So I had this plan, like I was going to podcast as I was in the car driving, and like a thought between each stop, and I thought there was an idea there, right? Like here's what I'm thinking about here, and then I do the work and I come back and I'm like, okay, let me add on. So like a sequential podcast with breaks in between, and I was even gonna like record like the door opening and closing, or the get that little chime in your car before you start it, or the seatbelt or whatever, like there's gonna be all this background experience. And yeah, I was off back-to-back days of that salesmanship garbage, and I just didn't feel it. I actually drove a fair amount of time with just nothing playing. No podcasts, no music, no nothing. And just was in my own little world. So, yeah, there's that. What else has been going on? I think that's it. We talked about my trip to Michigan, I think, last week. And I'm going tomorrow to see 3 of my girls in Charlotte. It's spring break for my Spartan, my Michigan State Spartan. And so she came down with her sister and her sister's boyfriend, and to see mom and her sister and all that. So I get to go see them. We're going to go see a movie and maybe eat some ice cream. And then, yeah, so that'll be good. And then, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've gotten to the laundry list portion of the podcast already. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna call it there, because I don't have anything else. I thought I had more. I wanted to talk about some other things that weren't really mental health related. It's like a sounding board kind of thing, but this is not the medium for that. So, yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope, Mo, if you're out there and you're still listening, sorry, I kind of dropped the ball on our text messages a little bit. I hope you're well. Everybody else, just let me know how you're doing. If you're of the sort, if you have a wild hair and you want to reach out and let me know how you're doing, or just say hey, or we don't even have to talk about like what is going on with you in the mental health realm. If it's just like, hey, I listened to your podcast, you seem like a nice guy, just wanted to say hi. But cool, let's do that. You can email me, jamolke@gmail.com, facebook.com/jamolke. You can reach me there. On TikTok as Jamolke, although that is really inconsistent lately. Or you can text me 248-648-1419 in the US, or on WhatsApp +1 248-648-1419. Let me know. Give me some ideas. What you want to hear about, what you'd like to hear about, what you think I need to stop doing. Yeah, so let's be a community, shall we? Other than that, I hope everybody is doing the best that they can today. And you know what? I thought here I am. I thought of one more thing. So I because of various mental health related issues, I don't like small talk, right? And then there's like the logical side of me that I don't like small talk, that I think it's a waste of time. And I did a little experiment today, just a quick one, as like the ridiculousness that small talk can be, like how thoughtless it is. And so I was getting my soda, and this one guy, he makes like little comments to me about like the weather, or hey, it's another day, or about, you know, whatever garbage stuff, right? And you know, because it's just that it's a situation for small talk. And it's a lovely day today. Like right now, it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit, which is something 13, 14 Celsius, maybe right now. I don't know. But it's early in the morning, and it's sunny. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day. And he's like, it looks like a good day today. And I said, yeah, it does. And then I said, yeah, yesterday was a good day too. And he said, yep, sure was. And then I just grabbed my soda and left. Now here's the thing. Yesterday, it was, I mean, I guess you could think it was a good day. I mean, everybody's got preferences, right? But it was a miserable day. It was raining like crazy. There are areas that flooded, and just like overcast and rainy all day. And like he was just going with the flow, like, and I hate that. I hate that. Like we don't need to. I'm going on. I'm going to go out and yell at a cloud. Get off my grass, kids. Anyway, I wanted to get that out there and get someone to reply back to me on that. So do it. Do it. If you're thinking maybe I'm going to, maybe I'm not. I'm not going to do it. Just do it. Okay. I got to go because it's really off the rails. Everybody be safe and be well.